So for today's video, I am so excited to announce that I have put together a trading plan. This is like my first, I'll say, official trading plan. What's up, my fellow entrepreneurs and traders out there? If you don't already know me, by the way, my name is Will. I am the social media manager and video editor for A1 Trading. Some of you probably have caught me in past videos on the A1 live trading floor with Nick, alongside on some episodes of our podcast, the A1 Trading Podcast, when we were doing it. So if you do recognize me, what's up? I'm still around, still doing a lot of work for the company and bringing you all Nick's content alongside with my wife. And I hope you all have been enjoying the content thus far since you've last seen me and you're loving the videos that Nick is doing. So if you do recognize me, what's up? I hope you're well. If you're new to seeing my face, I just hope that you've been enjoying the content that myself alongside with my wife have been doing for Nick. A lot of hard work goes behind the scenes of making those videos, so I hope you all are thoroughly enjoying them. So for today's video, I am so excited to announce that I have put together a trading plan. This is like my first, I'll say, official trading plan. I've put together trading plans in the past, but they've never been as thorough or like as completed, and I feel like I really didn't go as hard as I could have went on some of my past trading plans. So my screen is recording right now, so we'll probably put up another video besides this one so you can see the trading plan. So let's just dive into it. All right, so this is the tops and bottoms reversal strategy. I will be implementing the tops and bottoms reversal strategy as the first strategy to backtest, review, and then hopefully deploy. So for my entries from the strategy will be based on either selling a pair at a high, better known as a top, or waiting to buy a pair once it's at a low, better known as a bottom, at its lowest point. The goal is to enter the market at the earliest time a reversal begins based on numerous indicators. Exiting from the reversal strategy will be based on waiting on trailing my stop loss through the moving average exponential. Once a pair goes below the moving average at an input of 8, close the trade no matter what. I got no matter what, bold and underlined it and capitalized, no matter what. So if the trade goes below so if the trade goes below the moving average exponential, I'm out. Automatically, I'm out. So the time frames that I'll be looking at is the 15-minute, 1 hour, 4 hour for confirmation. I can look at the daily time frame to get an overall idea where a particular market is going. However, I should be trading only 2 to 3 hours per day, not all day. Guys, by the way, I'm a new trader, so that's why you will see a lot of things capitalized, bolded, and underlined. I do not want to trade all day. I want to trade 2 to 3 hours a day and try to take the most profitable trades that I can take, and that's pretty much it. I think new traders get in trouble, and even intermediate traders get in trouble when you're trying to trade like all day and you're not having a limit on when you're done based on rules. All right, so for my trading times, I will trade at the ending of the London and the beginning of the New York session. Example is 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. EST, for example. Indicators that I will be following is price action, moving averages, Fibonacci retracements, support and resistance zones, and trend lines for bottom/tops to line up together. We'll also be taking a look at dailyfx.com/sentiment to see the positioning of other trades on the 4 hour, since most retail traders lose. So I can't even say how important this is. I don't know if you all have seen it, but if you haven't already, we'll probably put like a card right here. But be sure to check out the video that Nick talked about. It was a recent video where he talked about trading like a bank, and he mentioned this website, which is dailyfx.com/sentiment. Pretty much, if you haven't seen the video, this website is pretty much about where retail traders are positioned with the broker DailyFX. So you can kind of look at this website to see where other traders are positioned. Nick said something very interesting in the video, and I just want to reiterate it in case you haven't seen it. It's that most retail traders lose. We'll say 90% of retail traders lose. So you can really get a good look at where everybody is at on that website when it comes to the retail trader side of things. And it doesn't happen all the time, but let's say, generally speaking, it can be a great indicator to show you that the retail traders are wrong. So you can trade the opposite of what they're trading. Of course, once you've done your own analysis and you feel confident about it, of course. All right, so I will be using the 10x trading system indicator. This indicator is a buy and sell signal system based on price action to find tops and bottoms of pairs. This is a pretty cool indicator. Nick also sells really great indicators as well that you all should check out. This is an indicator that I will be using to spot tops and bottoms, but that doesn't necessarily mean the moment I find a top or a bottom via the indicator, since it fires off, I won't be executing a buy or a sell based off that. That's just gonna be, again, an indicator as to why I should buy or sell, but I need to do my own analysis as well to confirm that trigger that the indicator has done, if that makes sense. The currency pairs I will be looking and actively trading will be US30, NAS 100, SPX 500, GBP, USD, USD, JPY, USD, CHF, AUD, USD, NZD, USD, and USD CAD. 11 pairs should be a great number to trade and to look at, so we shouldn't look at more than that unless it's just for analysis purposes before even executing a trade. All right, market conditions. Looking for support plus resistance zones that could be overbought/oversold that may cause reversal to another zone. And another market condition that I'm looking for is ranging markets, in which the high price acts as a major resistance level in which price can't seem to break through. And on the other side of the coin, low price acts as a major support level in which price can't seem to break as well. For my risk management, to all my new traders out there, very, very important. I've heard this from time and time again from Nick. This is probably the most important thing in this trading plan, and for my new traders out there, this goes for me too. This is the part that you have to really zone in on to make sure that you are covered and protected for, anything that could happen in the market, because anything can essentially happen. So for me personally, since I'm always around Nick, I know that I could not just not do this section and really think critically, and I kind of just knew that this is the one section that I had to think long and hard about, and I just couldn't breeze through it. So for my risk management, I will limit to only 3 open trades max on any currency, and only 1 open trade max on an indice, obviously, because for indices, they move crazy. They just move absolutely crazy, and I think it's very important, even if the trade is going in my direction, I shouldn't have more than 1 open trade on an indice, no matter what, because greed is when you get into trouble, and that leads to blown accounts, and I can afford a blown account. Okay, so I just wrote an example here as well. If I'm trading Euro USD, or Pound USD, or USD JPY, I cannot and will not open another USD based trade to limit the account against the risk of USD. This example can be applied to indices. And of course for indices, it's just 1 open trade that I'll have on there. And I have in here as well, as Nick always preaches, small position sizes always. I meant to say as Nick always preaches, not just preach. All right, typo. All right, so for this strategy, a stop loss will always be applied to allow myself not to freak out and to potentially blow an account. Now, me personally, my psychology is totally different from Nick's, and my psychology is more than likely different from every trader. I am somebody that just freaks out when I know I'm losing money, right? I know I'm going to take my losses, and that's something I'm going to have to work on, but just for this right here, I guess I should have said, I'm somebody that will freak out if I'm losing an excessive amount of money and it's just like gone. You know what I mean? That's just me personally. I know that's a part of trading as well. You can lose an excessive amount of money, obviously, and blow an account. But I'm trying to do everything in my power with this strategy, since this is my very first strategy, to not blow any accounts, and to, just make my mark, and to have some constant gains that I can be proud about, and just being consistent. I think that's the number one thing that I'm aiming for with this as a new trader. Just consistent gains, no matter how big or small they are, just consistent gains. All right. I have in here, I will risk 2% per trade. So if I'm starting with 1,000, I will risk 20 per trade. And if I'm starting with 500, I will risk 10 per trade. Risking this amount is a mix between aggressive and conservative. I don't know how Nick feels about this. I don't know, but I do know this is a mix between aggressive and conservative. I'm guessing the 3% is more so aggressive. 1% is conservative. So I want to risk 2%. My minimum reward to risk is 2 to 1. For example, if I'm risking $10, then the profit I'm looking to obtain is 20 or more. Now, of course, if the reward to risk is, 4 to 1, 5 to 1, whatever the case may be, that's even better. But this is my minimum reward to risk. Max drawdown. If I have multiple trades open that are going against me, all trades will be closed if the account is in a drawdown of 40%. All right, so 40%, I'm closing. Shut it down. Ring the alarm. I'm shutting it down. Trading goals. Dreams are nothing without goals, which is one of my favorite actors' quote by Denzel Washington. Love that quote. So I wanted to write that in my trading plan, so when I print it, it can always be with me and to always remember my goals. I am big on, well, actually, I wish I was bigger on writing down my goals, but for this right here, I said to myself, I'm not finishing this trading plan until I really sit here and think of some goals. And if I don't have any goals, I don't need to trade. Straight up. All right? All right, the number one goal of my trading journey is to protect the capital that has been invested first and to think of the capital that can be earned second. So again, this just goes back to what I said about risk management. For new traders such as myself, and for you that may be watching this, no matter your experience in trading, if you're a beginner, intermediate, experienced, a freaking guru, if you think you're a guru, risk management is super key, and you have to protect your money. No matter the amount of money you have to protect it. I don't care how much you're trading with. You don't want to lose the money that you have in, and then you have to invest whatever you had in to begin with. Trying to avoid that by all costs. Disclaimer. If this return is better, great. However, with investments, it's better to expect a lower return in the beginning than higher. This will allow me to not get my hopes up and keep my expectations low. All right? So I have for the $1,000 account, this will be a long-term compounding account / retirement account. I will be trading this for 30 to 40 years before taking it out someday, if not longer. For this account, we will take a conservative approach, and it'll be the following. Monthly return of 5%. And a yearly return of 60%. I actually want to do two accounts. I want to do one account that acts as a stream of income that I will only withdraw from every week or two, depending on how it's going. And then I want a longer term account. I forgot to put that one in here, the shorter term, but two accounts that I want to do. For the short term account, again, I want to withdraw from it from every week or two to make it act as a stream of income. And then I have a long-term compounding account that I'm going to be trading for, years to come, and to hopefully have a big chunk of change at the end of the day when I am an old crusty grandpa with my dog and wife. All right. Okay, so I found this section right here that talks about consistency and trading results starts with discipline. I got this from Nick's old website, which was tradernickfx.com. This was before we switched domains to a1trading.com. So yeah, that's pretty much what I'm aiming for here with my trading plan. I'll be sure to keep you all posted. If you would like to be posted, definitely comment down below and how it's going with back testing before I actually deploy it. I would love to share it with you all because I'm on this new journey, and I just hope it inspires some new traders that may be watching this, and that, I'm just putting myself out there because I do want to succeed at this and to have this act as another income stream while I'm also making the money work for itself, because I think that's the most powerful thing about Forex that Nick also talks about, is that, your money being in Forex should be compounding over time, and it's just not about withdrawing either. It's about depositing money in there. And now that I just bring that up, I think that needs to be in the trading plan too, about depositing. What's the amount I want to deposit every week or every 2 weeks, to really just keep that in mind, that it's not only about taking out the money, right? Because I feel like also that's where newer traders get in trouble. You don't always want to withdraw the money. But this is my trading plan, y'all. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up and be sure to subscribe to the channel. Of course, if you're new around here, once again, comment down below if you want to stay updated on my trading journey. Again, I hope you all enjoyed, and I will be seeing you around in the next video. Or maybe not. I'll probably will edit the next video, but you'll see me again. All right, bye.